The guy's like eating your pussy and he's like, does this feel good? And you're like, I hate you.
I will kind of jump in on that because I teach guys not to actually ask that question because it tends to lead towards them looking like a pussy.
Yes.
However, here's what I tell guys to ask if they're going down on a girl. I tell them to tell their woman you're only allowed to say 4 words. Those 4 words are harder, softer, faster, slower.
Oh, that's hot.
I've just given you everything you need to communicate to me how to make you all.
What I love the content. I love everything he said because it's so true. Just by placing those 4 fundamental elements down in an intimate setting, it invites nothing more than like attractive leadership because it looks very appealing, very attractive to some women when you know what to do and you already understand how her mind works. And you're orchestrating that by telling her, yo, harder, slower, faster, you know what I mean, or softer. Like literally just by you saying that, it gives not only a sense of direction, but it also shows that, hey, yo, like, I'm in a leadership position. You can be a leader in an intimate setting because usually when people are intimate, the mouth goes quiet. Like a lot of people usually don't talk when they're intimate. Some dudes don't even moan. But yes, it provides a good sense of leadership and direction. The next thing he spoke about that I also like is pretty much by doing that, just by speaking about that, by laying those 4 ground rules down, it gets her out of her head because like now she knows like, whoa, you see what I'm saying? I don't have to think about like what he's gonna do next, why he's gonna do it. It allows me to be present in the moment, which is the woman that you want. That is the woman of your dreams. Because if she's present, now she's completely focused on the feeling. And when she's feeling what she is feeling, then she's able to not only feel what she's feeling, but she can feel you too. But when a woman's in her head, she can kind of feel it, and she's really sort of more feeling like her emotion. Like, what's next? Like, what I got going on? Like, does he like me? Was I mad at him earlier? Like, there's so many thoughts that can be going on in her head. So by you laying out these 4 foundational rules, once again, it naturally takes care of the leadership thing, but also her getting out of her head. Because if she's completely focused on, oh yeah, a little sore, yeah, a little, yeah, just like that, Like if she's literally in her head in that meditative state, that is a perfect environment, especially mentally and also emotionally, for her to thrive in. That's why I love the tip. And then last but not least, also with communication, because once again, when people are intimate, yes, a lot of people get quiet. A lot of dudes usually don't even talk during sex. Some dudes don't even moan, just like I mentioned, but it's so true. But also, usually in an intimate setting, especially like a lot of guys like plan on doing oral and stuff, like a lot of guys don't talk or a lot of women don't talk. It almost become like this body language game. So like now the level of communication just went to verbal to physical, and a lot of guys don't really understand the physical communication or sometimes be missing cues. So when you have a woman on your page, you see what I'm saying, and you know the page, and a lot of guys usually thrive with what they hear, like what their woman is telling them, because now it gives us direction on how to please you, versus a lot of guys just trying to take it like a champ and think he knowing what he's doing, and then he's just barely hitting the spot, like he's half on it, and the whole time he just knows he's on it. So it's best when you have a woman engaged and she's present, and not only she's feeling what she's feeling, but also feeling you. And then she get to tell you how to, just over a little bit, you go from ah to ah. You see what I'm saying? And you'll notice it in her moans immediately. So yes, by doing this, not only will you be able to like have the body language communication, which most of the times in an intimate setting, that's usually all it is. Is a woman kind of like thrusting her hips or like pushing her hips in a way, and hopefully you get the nugget. Hopefully some guys get the idea. Some guys don't even catch that nugget that I just put out there. But yes, it's best to have a woman on your page. I love what he said. The tips is definitely true. And I even got a couple of my own for when you're actually intimate. Like 3 things that I say if you're actually like really intimate. You know what I mean? But with that being said, definitely know if y'all want that, put in the comments, and I'm out.